We usually don't advise negotiating with the insurance carrier of the person who hit you. And the reason being is because the insurance carrier doesn't care about your interest.
So Lawrence, recently I was crossing the street in Santa Monica on a stop sign. I waited for the cars to stop. And as I was crossing, I noticed that the driver was not looking in my direction, but she was looking in the opposite direction into oncoming traffic and didn't acknowledge me. However, she fully stopped. And then I started crossing, and then she proceeded to accelerate and hit me. Luckily, she wasn't going fast, and I had my bicycle to block me. What should I have done in such a situation?
Yeah, that's a great question. And I feel that a lot of clients, when they get hit, and sometimes they think it's a minor accident, right? I mean, it sounds like in your case, maybe at the scene you felt, oh, this is maybe a minor accident. But what we always tell clients, what we always recommend is, when you get involved in an accident, you have adrenaline running through you. Sometimes the pain isn't apparent at the scene. Sometimes the symptoms don't manifest themselves until days or even weeks later. So one of the first things we always recommend is make sure you get the contact information, the driver's license, the license plate of the person that was involved in the incident with you. That's the first thing. Take pictures of the damage, and as much as we want to try to be nice and say, don't worry about it, or I'm sorry, or sometimes I see people that'll put the blame on themselves, like, oh, I shouldn't have crossed the street at this time.
Yeah.
I would try to refrain from making those statements because that can always be used against you later. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing is talk to a lawyer. We usually don't advise negotiating with the insurance carrier of the person who hit you. And the reason being is because the insurance carrier doesn't care about your interests. Their interests are protecting their insured, paying the least amount possible, and also trying to elicit statements from you that could possibly hurt your case. They might try to be friends with you, they'll be friendly with you, they'll try to, oh, how was it? And they'll try to get you to say things to minimize your suffering. So we definitely recommend that you contact an attorney who's our firm. I've done this hundreds of times. I've had hundreds of cases. We have orthopedic surgeons, of various types of medical professionals who are able to see at little or even no cost to evaluate the damage that was done to you. And we will be able to create a narrative that can best protect you and your interests moving forward. Finally, you have 2 years. In California, there's a statute of limitations, 2-year statute of limitations. Statute of limitations means you have 2 years to bring a lawsuit after the incident occurred. If you don't bring it within those 2 years, you lose it forever, but that's kind of a long time, right? I mean, you have 2 years to think about these things. Do you want to bring a lawsuit? Do you want to pursue this? You have 2 years, so you don't want to make that decision for yourself at the scene of the incident.